What's good, y'all? I'm coming to y'all with another video today. In today's video, we're doing fragrance ASMR. Ah, yes, YSL Walla Parfum, great fragrance. Let's give it a spray. Ah, yes. Ah. Well, that concludes this episode of Trap Stars Fragrance ASMR.
Yo, hey man, what's good, y'all? I'm coming to y'all with another fragrance video today. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all feeling good, looking good, smelling good. Hope y'all having an amazing day or amazing night or whenever the hell you watching this. But hope y'all doing great mentally and hope y'all had something delicious to eat today too, gang. But hey, y'all know the deal, you know what I'm saying? Usually when I film my videos, I just get out the shower, so let's go and pick a fragrance to put on. I actually decided to go with Dolce & Gabbana, the One Intense, and you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be my little daily fragrance to wear around the house, you know what I'm saying? But hey man, as y'all can tell by today's title and thumbnail, I'm gonna be giving y'all cheap alternatives to popular fragrances, okay? Now we all know in this generation with inflation, everything just going up, like fragrance prices, food prices, gas prices, everything just going up. But I feel like in the fragrance world, that doesn't really, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't really correlate because in the fragrance world, there are cheapies and you can actually spend less and sometimes get more. Stay with me now, you feel me? But hey man, I know y'all ready. I know I'm ready. Let's get straight to it, gang. Let's go. Alright, first up fragrance I'm coming to y'all with is Chanel Alone Sport, okay? Now as y'all know, you know what I'm saying, Chanel makes great fragrances, you feel me? But Chanel Alone Sport is one I'm really not a fan of because of its cheap alternatives smelling just like it. Bleu de Chanel is a bit more you inside the hotel and you just watching a movie and you just chilling. And then Chanel on Sport is you outside, you know what I'm saying? You walking on the beach, you at the hotel pool, you walking around the hotel pool, you know what I mean? It's a little bit two different vibes, but they both smell, you know what I'm saying, pretty good. But in my opinion, I just feel like Chanel on Sport is a bit overpriced for what you get, bro. First of all, the performance is not really that great, gang. And we all know, if I'm paying a good price, I better be getting good performance. But I just feel like the performance doesn't really reflect with the price point that you're paying, okay? And to me, the smells is just a bit boring and a bit forgettable too. And like I said, bro, when you got performance and smells that's just boring and forgettable, not really a great combo for, like I said again, the price you're going to be paying. But this is where it get interesting, right? I remember my first time smelling Chanel on Sport. I was walking around the mall. I think I still got this on one of my vlogs. My first time smelling Chanel on Sport. I was walking around the mall, I sprayed it, I smelt it. I said, this shit smelled just like Versace Pour Homme. And I was like, hold on, maybe I'm tripping. Let me let it dry down for a little bit, you feel me? And then I tested it many other times after that. And every time I smell Chanel on Sport, I said the same thing. It doesn't really last on my skin. After that already right there, that's the reason I don't own it, you feel me? If it don't last, I don't want to own it for real. And then the smell is just a bit boring and a bit forgettable for, like I said, for the price. I'm not paying that when it's a fragrance, aka Versace Pour Homme, that smells just like it for about $40 to $50, gang. That's crazy. I'm not gonna sit up here and say, oh, Versace Pour Homme is not boring at all. It's not a forgettable scent. Yeah, Versace Pour Homme is a bit boring, but it's boring is better than Chanel on Sport. Chanel on Sport is just straight citruses and just aromatic and just boring, right? Versace Pour Homme, it takes that boring, but it has some florals in there. It almost brightens the room a little bit when you wear it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I can use it as a really great room spray or a great air freshener. Like, it just it brightens up the mood when you smell it. With Chanel on Sport, I really couldn't say that with that fragrance, gang. So yeah, if you are thinking about buying Chanel on Sport, do not buy that fragrance, gang. Please buy Versace Pour Homme. It's a way better buy. It smells just like it to me. But Versace Pour Homme has some better, you know what I'm saying, accords in there. But in my opinion, if you are thinking about getting Chanel on Sport, you should just get Chanel on Sport Edition Blanche. That fragrance smells like a lemon pie. A lemon pie is way more unique. It's nowhere near boring. It's a very unique summer hot weather scent, you feel me? But if you're not getting Chanel on Sport Edition Blanche, I don't think you should get O Extreme, or I don't think you should get, you know what I'm saying, a regular Chanel on Sport EDT, you feel me? I just think you should avoid those two, gang. But yeah, Versace Pour Homme is a great substitute. All right, next up alternative, we have one of the most popular fragrances in the world, which is Dior Sauvage. Now you guys know me, I'm not gonna sit up here and bash this fragrance and say, oh, everybody wears it, everybody wears it. Yeah, everybody really knows that, but then again, like I always say, everybody wears it for a reason. It's the number one, it was the number one fragrance in the world at one point for a reason, gang. You guys gotta stop hating on fragrances like this, because these probably inspired your favorite perfume to be made. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I smell Sauvage, I just think of just countless memories. Just countless memories of me spraying this before school days. Like, nostalgia just comes with this bottle. But I do know that since a lot of people wear it, and I know that doesn't bother me, but I do know that bothers quite a few of you guys. If you guys do want to find another versatile fragrance that you can wear anytime, anywhere, any day, and something that you can just count on, you feel me? A great alternative, which is my favorite alternative, which is actually Givenchy Gentleman Intense EDT. It's a masterpiece. It's worth gatekeeping. I promise you, nobody really knows about this fragrance for real, but I promise you, people will be asking you what you smell like. They've never smelled nothing like this. This fragrance is creamy, woody, aromatic, very safe, very calm, but that is the main trait I would have to say for Sauvage. This is like Sauvage, but like nerfed. Like, you can actually kind of see it with the bottles. Like, the bottles is a bit similar, you feel me? Same colorway. But this is like Sauvage just toned down a little bit. This is like, if you take Sauvage, you take off that muzzle and you put a suppressor on that bit. You feel me? That's exactly what this fragrance is, but it did it pretty well. Like I said, bro, this fragrance is just not going to be as beastly as Sauvage, you know what I'm saying? But it does its job perfectly. It's supposed to be a relaxed, reserved scent. And like I said, it does it perfectly. Like I said, even though it's not as beastly as Sauvage, you're still going to get pretty decent, you know what I'm saying, longevity out of this. I get about 7 to 8 hours, you feel me? And that's good to me because, like I be saying, bro, 7 to 8 hours, that's a whole work day for some people. That's a whole school day from some people. So, yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty good for me. Not too bad. I ain't gonna complain. Especially for the price you're paying. You guys know how Sauvage is still around $80 to $100. I paid about $65 to this, and I do be finding this for about $60 and below. And the great thing about this is it's more affordable, it's more unique smelling. I promise you, not really anybody knows about this fragrance. It's still just as good, and it's just an all-around great steal, gang. So I think a cheaper alternative to Dior Sauvage is actually Givenchy Gentleman Intense EDT. All right, next up for the popular fragrance, we have Parfums de Marly Layton. Now, if you guys know me, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of this fragrance, you feel me? To be all honest with y'all, Parfums de Marly smells like a cough drop to me. And you guys know what's so crazy? I thought I was gonna get hate for not liking Parfums de Marly, because y'all know if I don't like something, they're gonna flame me in the comments, man. But actually, a lot of y'all in my DMs said, yo, I totally agree with you, bro. Parfums de Marly is not that. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because when you see fragrances on TikTok, you would think everybody like them. But that's another thing, bro. You can't be assuming, gang. The TikTok got the whole fragrance world messed up, gang. But Parfums de Marly is a great, you know what I'm saying, long-lasting fragrance. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit sweet. Smells like cough drop to me. I really don't like the smell, but a lot of people like it, and you just have to deal with it. But a cheap alternative, aka a clone to it, is actually Homme de Tour Noir. Now, I did not buy this clone whatsoever. You guys might be saying, oh, you didn't like the fragrance, but you bought a clone. No, my nigga. This shit got sent to my P.O. box by accident. Some nigga named Josh. He was supposed to get this a month ago, but I'm sorry, man, but it's just is mine now. But I promise you, I have not picked up this fragrance. This fragrance has literally been sitting in my collection, and I have no intent on using this. But this smell is just like Layton. It has that cough drop smell. Yeah, it just has that cough drop smell. It smells pretty much the same. Don't ask me about performance. Don't ask me about none of that, because I literally have not tested performance or nothing. But just know this is a great cheap alternative, because this literally reminds me exactly of it. Like, not 90%, not 95%, 100% of Layton. That cough drop smell, I just can't get over. I wouldn't want to smell like no cough drop, gang. I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Layton. But like I said, if you do want a cheap alternative, get Homme de Tour Noir. Smells just like it. But no, I will not be rocking this fragrance, gang. This is gonna close it. This is gonna stay for sure deep. This bottle gonna stay full. I promise y'all, every time I see this bottle, this is gonna be full, bro. This is gonna stay stashed in my collection far, far away. But yeah, Homme de Tour Noir. Layton clone, cheap alternative for an expensive niche fragrance. And I feel like if you can't afford Layton, this is a good clone. All right, next up for our popular fragrance, we actually got Angel Share, Kilian's Angel Share, a masterpiece of a fragrance. I think it said ranked number 3 most popular fragrances in 2024, which is crazy, you feel me? But hey, it deserves it. That fragrance is very boozy, smells like, that shit smell like an apple pie. Like Angel Share smells amazing, smells elegant. Oh man, that Angel Share is just a masterclass of a fragrance, gang. Like I said, it's some fragrances you gotta smell before you die, bro. Put Angel Share on your list, bro. Add it to the list, gang. Angel Share is just one of them ones, gang. But I just know some of y'all might never get the chance to smell it, or just some of y'all might not ever get the chance to afford it or like have it in your hands, you feel me? So hey, I see a great cheap alternative or a great, you know what I'm saying, clone is Cocktail Intense, okay? Now, if you guys know, there are a lot of clones. There's Kismet. There is people say that's not a clone, but Latafa Kamara. But there's a lot of clones out there of Angel Share. But I feel like I like this one a lot because it's just only lacking one thing, and that is just the powerhouse that Angel Share has. Angel Share has that Baccarat type performance where it just is. It's more beaming. It's more walk in the room. You smell me, like I'm gonna grab your neck, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's more of that, you feel me? But the smell is so royalty, you like it, you know what I mean? But with this, it smells pretty similar, but it does not have, the performance is just not that it's much more reserved. It's much more it's just much like I said with the with the Dior, Sauvage and Givenchy. It's just like if you take the cap off, put it on Angel Share and just nerf it like a suppressor. That's basically what this fragrance is. But yeah, you nerf it of some of its attributes, but once you get past that, that's really good. But that's one thing I do have to say, and that's one reason I really do not like, that's the one thing I do not, you know what I'm saying, like about this fragrance. But when you are paying $30, you're gonna have to accept what come with it, and you really can't complain, for real, you feel me? You're smelling just as good. It's just you're not gonna be lasting as much as the big dog, the main dog, the top dog, you feel me? But you can't, for $30, you can't complain, for real. But like I said, that's really the main reason I really don't reach for this fragrance really today, because the performance is just not that good. And you guys know, from somebody like me, I don't have time for my fragrance to not be lasting. I'll be out all day. If I'm just chilling around the house or I want my room to smell sweet, I'll spray this around or something like that, you feel me? Or I'm going on like I took this on a cruise. I took this on a cruise specifically for my elegant night when I dressed up in a suit. You know what I'm saying? That's good for occasions like this, you feel me? But besides that, this doesn't really shine because of the performance, I would say. But if you're okay with the performance and you fine with paying that $30 price point, which you should be, it's only $30. But if you are fine with that, then I say, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and put a trigger on this game. This is a great Angel Share clone. But like I said, the only thing you have to worry about is that performance. But besides that, smells pretty good, smells almost, you know what I'm saying, basically the same. But yeah, great clone and a great cheap alternative. All right, last up, we have for my popular fragrance, we have YSL YEDP. Now you guys know YSL YEDP is one of my favorite fragrances, you feel me? I get so much nostalgia when I smell this fragrance, man. It just reminds me of 9th grade when I used to wear this every day. Like this fragrance, man, this fragrance done been through a lot with me, gang. Like, as you guys know, this fragrance performance is crazy, smells really, really good, gets compliments all the time. This fragrance gets me so many compliments, gang. Like, this fragrance is really a cheat code. But I know you guys might be thinking, oh, of course you're gonna pick the cheap, you know what I'm saying, Latafa Fakar Black, you feel me? But I was like, you know what, never mind. Let me pick something a little bit different. And actually, instead of using Latafa Fakar Black, you know what I'm saying, the OP, hey, it's low-key illegal how good that thing is for the price they charge you. Like, they literally ripping this off, and bro, that fragrance, Latafa Fakar Black, is really a cheat code if you really think about it. But a great cheap alternative that's not Latafa Fakar Black, that smells a little bit different, is Versace Dylan Bleu. Now, Versace Dylan Bleu completely takes that fruity aspect out of that fragrance. It smells like pepper, smells like amber, smells. You just smell really, really good with this fragrance, man. Like, I swear, people will never guess the price. Like I promise y'all, if y'all go around somebody who's a casual to fragrances and they smell this, they will think this costs way more than what it is. I promise y'all, like, this fragrance can give millionaire aura without even doing too much if you rock it the right way. The name already makes a statement for itself. So if somebody asks you what you wear, you could be like, I'm wearing that Versace. They like, oh, okay. Not knowing Versace only cost $45. You feel me? But hey, that's the greatest thing about this fragrance, bro. The value for money. You get good longevity. People can't tell you're wearing a cheap fragrance. Smells, man, the compliments, bro. Everything just rolling in. Like, fragrances like this really make your life greater, gang. Like I said in the beginning, spend less, get more. You spend less with this fragrance, but you get so much more with this right here, gang. Now, does it get more than YSL YDP? We're gonna have to do a public experiment on that. So, hey, ladies' reactions to this comparison coming soon. Be on the lookout. And if I had to put a top contender, this would be at the top tippity top. You feel me? Versace and Bleu definitely deserves to be at that #1 spot. But YSL YDP is one of them ones. But this one does come. This one is right up on his ass though. This one right up next. You feel me? But yeah, man, a great cheap alternative has to be Versace Dylan Bleu. Yeah, man, that's gonna do it for today's video. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. And peace.